Hello, hello. This is my card and a cuppa for Friday the 28th of July. So let me just find you over on Facebook in my page. Make sure I'm live in the right place, because that's always a good thing. I think, here we go. Let me just... Yep. Yay, I'm live in the right place. Yay. Okay, well, welcome to Card and a Cuppa for this Friday. Today, it's quite warm today outside anyway. 24. That's not winter. Still the mornings and evenings are cold. But yeah, the days have been beautiful. So today I'm going to play with a new stamp set that I got a couple of weeks ago. And it's called Little Dreamers. So it's a baby stamp set. It's good for baby cards. Doesn't have to be for babies, but it's designed for baby cards. So yeah, so that's the one we're going to play with. So let's flip on over or down to my craft desk. So let me just do that. Yeah, yay. Love it when my technology works. Okay. So, yep, I just had to make sure Facebook caught up with me. So this is the stamp set, and it's a bundle, so it comes with dies. And here's my little makings that I stamp and save. So these are the dies that match the stamp set. So you've got a die that will cut out the lion, the cow, the elephant, the stars, the little squirrel, and then you've got some extra dies that cut out some clouds, a moon. There's also a die to cut out this shooting star, and then you've got this die here. I haven't used this one yet, but it sort of cuts out a whole lot of little stars on your cardstock, but doesn't cut like a round, it just cuts the little stars out, if that makes sense. So that's the stamp set we're going to play with today. And I'll show you a few cards that I've already made with it. So we're going to make something quite similar to this one. This one I've used the vellum, a sheet of vellum behind it, and I've embossed it with the embossing folder that's in the Gone Fishing bundle. Twisted Rope, I think it's called. So it's quite a simple card. But you do need the mini cut emboss machine to cut the clouds and the cow out. You need the larger cut emboss machine if you're wanting to emboss the vellum piece behind. But we do have small embossing folders that will go through the mini cut emboss machine. So that's one card. This was another one I made just recently with the stamp sale last week. I bought this it's in the stars background stamp, because I thought, oh, that would go really well with the Little Dreamers. So I bought that. So that's what I've used on the background piece of boho blue cardstock. And then I've just done a stitched vellum circle, did the lion, cut a few clouds out, cut a few stars out. So that was that one. And this one, it's pretty much the same design, but I've used the Stargazing DSP for this one. So it's the same card design, but yeah, I've just used the Stargazing Designer Series paper. So you can use all sorts of things. So this one I've used a background stamp on, this one I've used paper, Designer Series paper, this one I've used some vellum and embossed it. But basically they're all similar styles of cards. So that's what I've made. So it's on page, let me find it in the catalogue. There it is. It's on page 57. Hi Lynn, how are you today? So it's on page 57 in the catalogue, and it is a bundle. So if you buy it as a bundle, it's 10% off. So it's $81.75. So you're better off if you're going to buy the stamps and dies. If it comes as a bundle, always buy the bundle, because you get a 10% discount. So that's the stamp set. There's some lovely samples up here, and that's that one, that sample at the top that shows you how that little star die cuts the cardstock out. I must do that and have a little play with that. I might even case the catalogue. Sometimes that's the easiest way, is to case the caddy. Yes, I'm good, thank you. So I have found that with doing the markets once a month down at the Gosford Waterfront, I don't have enough baby cards. So that's why I got this stamp set, because I'm needing some baby cards to have on offer. So that's why I got the stamp set, because I really don't have a need for baby cards. So yeah, I decided I better get a stamp set to be able to do that. Now, what we're going to pretty much make the same design as this card, but we're going to use the Lemon Lolly cardstock, and I've got a piece of designer series paper from the Bright and Beautiful paper bundle. You can see my bundle's pretty much depleted, but there's one with the stars, Lemon Lolly stars, and I thought I could stamp one of the characters and do a Star is Born. I've got star background, so I thought that's what we could do. So I'm using some designer series paper, so I'm going to put that down like so, and this is the piece we're going to stamp on. So you've got your A5 card base, you've got a piece of designer series paper that's 10 centimeters by 14.3 or 14.4. This piece of cardstock is 8 centimeters by 12.4, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at my instructions. Yes. And then I've got a scrap to do my stamping. So let's fold my card base. So Lemon Lolly is one of our new colours that came in. It's in the Subtles range, and it's quite nice. I really quite like it because I do like the Subtles. And this is Bubble Bath, this colour. I'll get my instructions off the back. That's a new not an in colour, a new colour that's come in, and it's in the Subtles as well. So we've got that. So how about we do our stamping, and I'll get my little mini cut emboss machine in, and then we can die cut. Okay, so I thought I'd do the elephant this time because he's a bit cute. He's just a bit cute. And I've got black Memento ink. If you're going to be colouring with stamping blends, black Memento ink is the ink you need to use. Okay, so let's stamp a little elephant. He's stamped very beautifully. Get rid of my black Memento. Oh yeah, and so yeah, so I thought I'd get a stamp set I could do some baby cards with. And also, I know a few people that are having babies. So, my niece up in Queensland, she's having a baby in October. A Stampin' Up colleague is having a baby at the end of August. And there's one other person that's having a baby, and I can't remember who it is. Anyway, so I thought, okay, I need a baby set. So let me get my little mini cut emboss machine. So the mini cut emboss machine you will find in the catalogue, page 57 it was, I'm pretty sure. Whoops. You will find in the catalogue there is a symbol beside, okay, in the catalogue there's a symbol beside stamp sets and dies that can go through the mini machine, and that is the symbol, that little tiny embossing machine that says mini. So if you're looking at a bundle or a die set, if it's got that little symbol, it will go through the mini cut emboss machine. So that's always good to keep your eye out for if you've only got the mini machine. Okay, so where to put, here they are. So we're going to put our plates in, and I'm going to get my elephant die. I'm going to stand up to do this. Okay, make sure my head doesn't come in. And I'm going to get my little piece of tape to tape my die down so that it doesn't move, because I don't want it to move. Now I cut my, I generally die cut my characters or whatever I'm going to stamp and colour. I generally cut them out before I colour, because if I do it, if I colour first and then cut them out, and I cut them out crooked or not quite lined up, I've then got to recolor it all. So I'd rather cut them out prior to colouring and make sure I've got them right. Oops. So they're the clouds out of the stamp set. So I'll get, and they're stitched, so they come out stitched, which is quite nice. So they've got a little stitching around them. That's nice, I like that. See, and then, see, I've die cut that quite well. But you know, if I'd have coloured it first, I wouldn't have. I would have made it crooked, and then I would have had to redo it because I'd be cross with myself. So that's why I tend to die cut first before colouring. But that's just me. That's a me thing. Okay, so let's put our little clouds back in the die cuts. There we go. Oops. Okay. I'll bring in my sample, and I've got a bit of the glittered organdy ribbon that was off the end of a roll, so I've got that. So I have my stamping blends, and this is dark grey granite and light grey granite. I find that was the one that worked best. So I'm just going to put a little bit of dark grey granite, and this isn't too hard a colouring in situation because little Dumbo, the elephant, he's all one colour really. So you don't have to do too much blending or you know, fuss too much. So now with the light grey granite, I'm just going to colour it in, and I'll blend those little dark patches in a little bit better. You don't have to be a genius colour-innerer, if that's even a word, with the blends, because they tend to do all the work for you, which is super nice. Okay, so I'll get down to his little legs. He's so cute. Okay, we'll come down here. As you can see, it's not rocket science colouring in little Dumbo the elephant. I'll just blend that in a little bit. And I think that's pretty much done. See, he's pretty easy to colour. So that's Dumbo the elephant coloured. So I'll put my blends away, aside anyway. And now, so he's coloured, and they're my clouds. So we may as well attach our piece of designer series paper to the front. I did think of going that way, but I think I like the subtleness of the stars, the lemon lolly. So we're going to stick to being lemon lolly card. And then that's unisex pretty much, isn't it? Although these days everybody does like gender reveals and all of that. Didn't do that back in my day. knowing the sex of your baby. It was just starting to come in a little bit when we were having Matt, our son, who's 29 and a half-ish. But we didn't want to find out because we'd waited so long for him. We just thought, let's have a surprise. And we didn't care. As long as he was healthy, we didn't care what he was going to be. And that's why we called him Matthew, because he was a gift from God. There you go. There's a little bit of fun facts for you. Okay, so I have got my Lemon Lolly ink pad, and it looks very orange, and my yellows blending brush. I tend to keep my blending brushes for certain colors, so dark reds, purples. So I've labeled them and kept them sort of for certain colors. I don't have one for every color because I think that's a bit excessive. Whoa, that's a bit much. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little patch of Lemon Lolly on my white cardstock with my blending brush, just a circular patch. And that is much darker than I was thinking it would be. Is that going to look terrible? No, I don't think it is. But it is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. I did it with the bubble bath, and it took me, I had to really work hard to get some colour to come on. I just want to even it up a bit. There we go. So that's my Lemon Lolly blending. And now I've got my little bit of organdy ribbon. I'm going to put that. This is really funny, this ribbon, this sparkle ribbon. It depends on the colour you put it down on as to what colour it looks like. Like here it looks really pink. It looks a little bit pink here. But on other colours it takes on the colour of the cardstock. So if I put it onto this Night of Navy, see, it sort of, the sparkle looks blue. Can you see that? And if I put it onto the Fresh Freesia, the sparkle looks Fresh Freesia purpley. It's really funny how that works. I don't know how that works, but there you go. Okay, so we're going to put it across. I'm just going to do it a little bit because I'm going to stamp A Star Is Born up here. Put that over there, put that over here. So let's stamp A Star Is Born, and I think that goes quite well because we've got the star background in the paper. So I shall get that out, and I'll just use this one. And I thought I'd stamp it in grey granite because I don't think the Lemon Lolly, well, it could make a liar out of me. It did because it was quite dark, but I'm going to stamp it in the grey granite. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's do that first. Ink it up. And A Star Is Born. Ta-da! Oh dear, I'm a worry. Okay, so now we'll get our ribbon back in. As I said, this was off the spool, but this is the white organdy ribbon, glittered ribbon, and it's now in, it's still available, but it's now in the online store. So you won't find it in the catalogue, it's in the online store. So that's where you'll find it. So I shall cut that down. Just there. Still got a little bit to use up now. And I shall get some double-sided tape. Just a couple of pieces. I find this is the easiest way to secure ribbon when I'm doing it like this. So I'm going to turn it over, and then I'll turn it back this way, and then I can see if I've got it straight. Yes, I'm pretty sure I had that straight. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get our scrappy paper away. We don't want that. So little Dumbo the elephant is going to go up on dimensionals, and the little clouds, I think I'll put them up on dimensionals as well. So where are my dimensionals? Here they are. So we've got my husband and our son Matt are going to go to the movies tomorrow afternoon and see the new Mission Impossible movie. It's not something I'm particularly fussed on seeing, so they can go off and see that. And then he's coming, my son is coming for dinner, which is nice. He's up in Newcastle, so he's always a very busy boy, so we don't get to see him that often. Although we have been seeing more of him of late, so that's good. I like that. And my daughter, because we have a group family chat, and my daughter chimed in and said, can I come for dinner too? So her and her hubby, that's really weird to say still, they're coming as well. Her hubby had to see if he could swap his work shift, but I'm allowing for him just in case. So I got all the supplies to make a nice dinner. Now I might put this one, I didn't put this one on dimensionals, but I might put this one up on dimensionals, because I think, or will I? No, I think I'll light flat. So yeah, so that'll be nice to have the family for dinner. So I'm going to make butter chicken, and I bought a cheesecake. I thought I can't be bothered making one because that was one of their favourite desserts when they were at home. So I bought a cheesecake and some special ice cream, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be nice. Because you do miss them when they move out. Well, I do. Okay, so I'm just going to hang this big cloud over. There we go. And then I'm going to grab my bling box, and I'm going to get the solid gems. Now these ones are in the Daisy Sweet Collection. Not sure what it's called. Cheerful Daisy. Oh, where did I put my thing? Is it Cheerful Daisies? Yes, Cheerful Daisies, page 111. So you can mix your bling. You don't have to keep it for the sweet. So these ones are called the solid adhesive back solid gems, and they come in, I'm pretty sure it's copper clay, boho blue and lemon lolly. I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. These are definitely lemon lolly, so we're definitely using these. Oops. I might put that one over here and a little teeny. So there's 3 sizes. I'll put a teeny one down here. So that's our card. So that's quite a simple card, except you've got die cutting. But apart from that, it's quite simple. And I mean, if you don't have a die cutting machine, you could just buy the stamp set, and you could cut the little characters out if you wanted to, or you could just stamp straight on your white cardstock there. So this is my insert, so I am going to get congratulations on your new little one out. Where is that here? I'm really annoyed. I broke one of, don't know how I did it, but I broke one of the clips off the stamp case. So that's annoying because it won't clip shut now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got this on my thing straight. That's why I don't like cling stamps that much now, because I sometimes can't mount them straight, but I'm pretty sure this one is. We'll find out, won't we? Denise was wrong. Let's just try again. That's better. Okay, so grey granite can go away. And I know a lot of people put sentiments in the middle of, which side's the right side now? Yeah. A lot of people put their sentiments in the middle, and that's fine. You just put them wherever you want. I do tend to like them down the bottom, purely because I can write more on them, write more in the card, and I don't have to be going dodgy around a sentiment. But that's just me. That's a me thing. There we go. So that's our card for today. Let me go back to yeah. So I hope you guys liked that card using that cute little Dreamers stamp set and dies. I think that's really cute. Now, if you still want to place an order for the month of July, we've got till Monday. This is my host code for July. And if your order's over $90, you will get a bonus day voucher of $9 that you can spend in August. You will also be able to choose $90 worth of products from my BOGO sale on my blog, which is up here. And you can, I think that's all. I think that's all the promotions. So that's my card for today. So let's go back to face view. Here we go. And there we go. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare in the window. But yeah, he's really cute. I love him. So I hope you enjoyed that. I shall be back on Monday for my Makeup Monday. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. Lovely rest of the Friday and a great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday for my Makeup Monday. Bye for now.